What's up, guys? Here's Muscle Bro China. So today is a Monday, so I just want to before going to the gym, I want to rest a little bit. This day is a little bit busy, and we can see the USA Donald Trump failed the election, and congratulations Biden. Okay. So now today I want to talk about, because these days all my Chinese friends they are all talking about the election. Oh, it's kind of a surprise. Surprised me a lot. I didn't realize Chinese, my generation, would care about American election that much. Okay, so I want to talk about from a Chinese perspective view. How do we see Donald Trump lost the election? So actually, it's funny. I wrote something down. Normally I don't do that. So all my opinion actually based on the experience of living New Zealand for around like 9 years. The understanding about how do I say, Western culture. So I can clearly tell the Chinese culture and the New Zealand culture is totally different. Sorry, my father, he's talking to my mom. Yeah, and the biggest difference between New Zealand culture and the Chinese culture is the all Western culture focus on being independent. Okay, as an individual person, you need to try to be independent as much as you can. If something you can do by yourself, normally don't bother your friend, don't bother the people who are living around you. But in Chinese culture, we focus on how do I say, focus on being codependent, which means how people cooperate with each other. Okay, it's a funny example. Maybe you guys cannot totally understand. For example, if you have $5, right? And but you want to eat noodle, can you? You can't. You cannot buy a noodle in Christchurch, because a noodle costs at least $10, right? But I have $5. I cannot have a noodle as well, right? But if we cooperate with each other, we combine, each person contribute $5, and we buy a bowl noodle, and we ask the restaurant give us another bowl to split the noodle. So both of us, we can have a noodle, right? So this is the way of Chinese thinking. There are so many things, because we believe in different things. Chinese New Zealander or Chinese Western people, they believe in different things. So the behavior is really, really, really like different. And how do I say? If we see the YouTube channel, okay, so a lot of Western vlogger, what the content video they are making. So normally they focus on talking about self-developed, and also from the activities part, people focus on going to the gym, riding a pushing bike, solo camping, blah blah blah. Those things, while I was living in New Zealand, I just felt amazing. Okay, but in China, the Eastern Asia, and what people more like about the daily activities, people more like go to karaoke together, play mahjong together, and or have hot pot together, right? So all those activities I don't think you can do by yourself. Even you can, it looks so bad if it's in China, because people might thinking why you're so lonely, and you go to a place just by yourself or do things by yourself. So this is why when my parents were living in New Zealand with me, they saw a lot of lonely old people walking on the street. They feel scared because they don't want to be like that. They want to live with me, and they need my company because that's just a culture thing. So why I say a lot of things about a culture thing, uh, about the because at the beginning I tried to talk about Donald Trump, because the Donald Trump is a personality, and I think it's a little bit like how do I say, narcissist personality disorder. Okay, a little bit MPD. Like in his personality, if in China, so normally it's really hard to be accepted, because that will cause a lot of people feel hurt, right? So even when he was the president, he hurt a lot of countries' feeling. China, even Japan, and even like a European country. Those countries were their teammate, friend. Now he just like didn't give a shit. Yeah. So I don't want to say which one is better, or which one is good, or which one is wrong. The only thing I want to say, as a human, we have the both sides. Sometimes we need to using the difference to feed our ego, and sometimes we also need to kill the ego to cooperate with someone else. Yeah, so they both part are in our brain or in our mental world. Okay. So, but if we go back to, because for most of Chinese, they don't understand why so many American they support Donald Trump, but in fact, in Eastern world, in Western world, I think Donald Trump, maybe his behavior not mature enough, but he has charisma, right? He has balls. He always do what he said. Like so. Personally, yeah, he's not bad, and I think he is at least authentic person. Like not fake. So which is a really good character for a person's personality. Yeah, but just because of the culture different, and people always choose different way to live. So this is why I always say said to my New Zealand friend, because New Zealand, a lot of New Zealand Kiwis, they think Chinese people they are really poor, not financially, because they think communist country, no freedom. I always say probably the reality is the opposite way. It's not because of the political system shape the society. I think it's the society's culture, which means what each person believes. They choose the best political system to make them feel better.